Exercise 12.7 write_chars. We are going to write a method chars, and it's going to, well, let's write chars, and it's going to accept an integer n as parameter, and it's going to print out n characters as follows. And then we're just giving some more information. So read through that while I write this method out. It's going to be a public static void write_chars. We have an int n as parameter, and then inside of here is where the magic happens. So we have some cases that we have to deal with. The first is this illegal argument exception. We'll do if our n value is less than 1, we want to throw a new illegal argument exception. Otherwise, we'll be in this else if. And in this else if, what are we going to do? Okay, so let's look at our other cases. So first, if it's just 1, we want to print a single star. If it is just 2 left, we want to print 2 stars. That seems to be pretty much it. Those are going to be our base cases. And then otherwise, we are going to want to print these chevrons. I think they're chevrons. So yeah, little triangles, side triangles. Let's handle our base cases first. So else if our n is equal to 1, we just want to do a system.out.print where we print a asterisk or a little star. And then we're going to do the same thing, but for 2. So I'll copy and paste this down here. So if n equals 2, we're going to have 2. Now what the instruction is saying is that if we are passing an even number, it's when we have 2 asterisks. Just notice that when we go down here. Now, we also want another case, and this is going to be essentially if it is greater than 1 or 2. So this is, we can encompass everything else in an else statement. We know that we're first going to want to print these little chevron guys. So else, we have a system, I think I spelled that right. I definitely didn't. System.out.print, where we are going to pass this little chevron. So we have our chevron, it's going to print that, and now we want to print another one. Notice we have 3 here, and then let's look at 8. We have 3 here, and then 3 on this side. So we're going to want to print 3, and then we are going to go and print these out, and then we want to unwind and print these other 3. So hopefully this kind of seems a little bit familiar after all the other problems we've done. We're going to have write_chars, where we pass in n, but -1, so we can decrement it. And then we are also going to have this print statement afterwards, except we are changing our chevron to go this way. That'll conclude our else statement, and that will conclude our function. So we can submit that. That is the code. As always, if you have any questions, leave in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we only passed 3 out of 6 tests though. That's not okay. So let's see what we got right here. Oh, notice how we have 3 here and 3 here. Here though, we are printing out, if we do like 7 right here, we're printing out kind of double that. What we want to do instead of n-1 is n-2. And that's just because if we have 8, right, we are going to want to print to 6, then print to 4. So we print, this one's for 8, this one's for 6, and this one's for 4. And then after that, we're going to go to 2, where we print these asterisks. So that's why we have to do n-2, not n-1. Otherwise, we're going to have almost double the amount of chevrons that we're supposed to have. So submitting that passed 6 out of 6 tests. That's our code for 12.7 write_chars.